Ken Roczen, let's hear it. Tell me about, throughout your whole career, amateurs, the dirtiest pass you ever put on somebody that maybe you feel like you need to apologize for, or vice versa, where you got taken out nasty.
I don't know if I've had one that I taken anybody, you know what I mean? Like, I could not pinpoint a pass, you know, and then if people think about it, whatever, they'll probably find something, but like, I honestly couldn't tell you one time where I did something that's like big time questionable.
Not even amateurs, huh?
No, especially not then. Like, honestly, over in Europe, nobody races like that. Like, it's not quite the same as, you know, as it was here, so.
Okay. Well.
And then dirtiest ones, I don't know, you know, Jason and I, for example, we've gotten together at one of the Anaheims, right? But I left the door open. It was a nasty get-together, but at the same time, could have been a little bit my fault. He could have backed off a little bit. So it's hard for me to pinpoint something that was like extremely dirty right now on first glance.
I honestly can't think of one. I don't know the last time I really cleaned someone out, to be completely honest. Try to stay away from those situations. Honestly, the stuff that comes to my mind was literally like my rookie season, Supercross 2014. I did some pretty dumb passes on like Shane and Mookie when they were TLD. Those are really the only two that come to my head. Just ran it in thinking I was going to pass them and wasn't even close and took us both out at the time. One was Phoenix and one was Oakland. So, yeah, literally 2014. That's the last time I can think of one.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I feel like I've always been pretty dirty growing up. Like in amateurs, I was the same way. Like nothing's changed really. So, I don't know. I feel like this year my passes have been smart, well executed.
Yeah.
And I don't know. In the past, I mean, we all know what happened. SMX, that was a weasel move. Besides that, I don't really know. I mean,
has anybody ever taken you out dirty?
Come on. We know what happened there, but I mean, we all know how that's going this year, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get too deep in that. I don't want to give praise to someone that don't need it.
Yeah.
But my dirtiest takeout, I mean, I've had a lot. I've done a lot of takeouts. My takeouts are, I don't know. I feel like when I need to do it, I do it, and when I don't, I don't. So yeah.
I mean, this ain't even a question, really. I mean, just last year with the championship on the line, I mean, it wasn't even that dirty. It looks a lot dirtier than what it actually was. Yeah, that's it by far. And it's like with Seth too, probably the nicest guy possible. But yeah, man. Well, one day we'll hopefully be able to joke around about it, but it's still too early.
Yeah, probably amateur days, honestly, super mini days. When we had the futures races like the day after and the berms were wide open with no jumps going into them.
Do you remember what specifically?
No, but I remember a handful, and it's just been me and JR Reynolds for every time. Yeah, he probably teed me off 3 times. I probably got him twice, so he's probably still got one up on me if I'm being honest. But
okay.
Yeah, I remember Anaheim was a pretty good one. We banged bars there pretty good. I'm trying to think of one that's really bad. Oh, this is actually, I clicked in my head. Practice day out at MMX, 125 days. Just some local guy around the track is riding a 450 Suzuki, and he's trying to race me. I'm just trying to get my motos in and get out. And bro like cross jumps me and then brake checks me. So next corner I dive the inside, just brake check him, just put him down. But this is roles reverse. This is the hardest I've ever been taken out. So later in the day, he's just riding around, and he waits for me on the backside of a jump, and then hops in. And MMX is a fast track, so I'm ripping wide open around the outside, and he just comes in out of the woodworks, like third pinned on a 450, and just tees me off, dude, at the middle of the berm. I literally flew and ran off of my bike and then like somersault, tumbled. I remember I pulled my helmet off, threw my helmet at him. He's trying to get his bike up to start and go, and there's a hole this big in the side of his cases for my foot peg, dude. Instant karma. There's just oil on the ground, dude. So yeah, that was the hardest I've ever been taken out. But yeah, I don't know. Hardest I've ever taken anyone out is probably JR.
People won't believe this, but Vince Freeze, I smashed Vince Freeze at Elsinore.
You got him.
Oh yeah, I caused the Vincent, dude. I was a rookie in Supercross. I hadn't even raced yet. He was obviously, that was the year he raced 250 West, so as everyone saw, he was kind of ripping that year. Like, dude was getting podiums, I think, or close to it. Top fives, whatever. He had the speed, and he kept hopping in behind me at practice days. Like, dude, it was for like 3 weeks straight. And finally, he would get in, like, again, I'm new to this, so it was probably not as bad as I thought it was at the time, but in my mind, he was hopping in. I was tired. I was getting pissed off because he's passing me. And I finally had enough, dude. And at Elsinore, he passed me in the whoops. I was slow in the whoops. And he passed me in the whoops, and I hit like a double, triple out and met him right in the middle of the corner. Hit him so hard, he went off the back of the bike. The bike went over the berm. He went face in the dirt, blew his visor off. He got back up, bars bent, twisted up, and came after me. And he did not hit me, thank God, because he would have killed me. But I think he might have tried.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, you give it to somebody like that, you better be ready to receive it. So I wasn't, bitching out.
Yeah, you weren't running.
Yeah, I wasn't running. I was ready to take it, but he didn't give it to me. So
Hey,
I got, and we're boys though.
Okay.
Yeah. I talked to him a little bit, so
Good.
I think we're cool. I think I've maybe avoided the incident, even though I caused one. I think I'm out of the. I'm in the clear. So
You're in the circle.
yeah.
It's pretty funny, but in the amateur days is when it's the most dirtiest, and it's such a long time ago. But I remember, before going pro, racing at our local Friday night track, and I had this guy. It was actually the amateur class, so I hadn't gone pro yet, and literally every corner was just about just pummeling each other. So it was horrible. I can't remember the guy's name now, but I just remember every corner were like almost breaking each other's legs. It's so stupid, but you learn from that kind of stuff. But it was pretty funny.
I'm pretty sure it's the AJ Catanzaro. I don't remember if it was 15 or 16. I hole shotted the LCQ and was crushing it. Trey Kennard passed me. All was going good. Lap and a half, I think, to go. I get a flat front tire, and I am full survival mode. And I get past the last rhythm section for fourth. Or no, I'm sorry. Last turn, white flag. AJ stuffs me. When I'm in third, he's in fourth. We both have to roll the finish line. Entignap jumps over our heads. I spend the whole lap trying to pass him back with a flat front tire. We come to the last turn. Do you remember when Langston cleaned out Mike Alessi in the last turn by ghost riding his bike into him, and they both crashed, and Langston got up and won? Yep. That was what I was going for, straight up. I went on off to like a 90 inside, and he went like on roll to the inside, and as I hit the landing, I just smoke him hard as I can, and he crashes into the finish line tower, like not the tower but the flagger stand. Yeah. I crash, I pick my bike up, and as I'm pushing it across the line, somebody else passes me, and neither of us get in. And it was a whole thing. I destroyed his jersey. We were friends, and he thought it was awesome, to be honest. And now I work for the guy. But it was definitely probably the dumbest pass I've ever tried to make that didn't work.
So no apology necessary.
I apologized, and I signed the jersey. He signed the jersey, and I got it, but I think I gave it to my brother, but then he lost it in a house fire. Oh, wow. So I had it for a long time, but yeah.
Bummer end to that story.
Yeah, really. So, but it is what it is.
Thanks.
I would never apologize for it. Who did have I? Man, I don't even know. Okay, 2007, Albany Arena Cross. I think his name was Cody Mulder. I think it was Illinois, Indiana. I teed him the fuck up, Albany Arena Cross. I don't know why. We were both in a transfer spot, and I hit him to hit him. I don't know why. Maybe I wasn't thinking, but I regret it. That was probably the worst one ever. Hey, Duff. So nice. Yeah, so that was it. No one will probably ever seen it or whatever, just between him and I.
That's still a great story.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
I didn't think it was that bad, but my very first professional season in 2014, Kelly Smith, Arena Cross, did him pretty dirty. He was on the Team Faith KTM at the time, and he came over after the race, tackled me. We got into a nice little Nice little altercation after the race. So that was probably I didn't think it was that bad, but apparently he was super pissed. So I guess that one, I don't know.
I'm really not an aggressive rider, but I do remember one, and I'm actually very sorry. I'm actually very, very sorry. And that was actually my first ever Supercross race in A1. I hit AC very hard on the last lap, on the last corner. So
he's here somewhere. We can grab him.
Yeah, I told him. I actually sent him a message. I was like, hey, I'm very sorry. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what I was doing. I was already lost from the beginning. Already from the night show, I was lost that day.
Yeah.
It was my first race, and everything was too different for me, and I just didn't know how to put myself on track, and I just went straight into him. He kind of like caught the corner, and I came in the inside, and I just hit him super hard. So I'm actually very sorry for that. That's the only time I actually hit someone.
Okay, so probably my dirtiest move on someone, probably one of my friends, Jake Weimer. When they used to do the top 4 for heat races, I mean, it was my rookie year and it was in Indy and Jake was in 4th and I was like, I went in hard on him. He doesn't let me live that one down. The one that probably was the dirtiest who cleaned me out, super random, but I raced X Games 2013.
Oh yeah.
And they had this finish line in 180 and do a whoops, but they had no tough blocks. So it was literally like this. And I had the Arena Cross King that year, Tyler Bowers, and we went head on. I swear we went head on, but it's all good. I survived.
There hasn't been many.
That's what every rider keeps telling me.
Oh, well, I find that hard to believe with a lot of
Except,
other
actually,
ones.
Hayden owned it. He's like, that's kind of how I do my passes.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, there was one in amateur. We were on 125s, and we're at Minio's and going down into the Gator pit when it was still pretty steep. Me and this kid came together, and we had our differences at that time, so it was it was purposely done, and he went down the hill. So
do you want to say you're sorry?
Yeah, my bad, dog. You know, it's been, I don't even know, probably 16 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that was in 2011, so 15 years, bro.
Right.
I've been holding it in.
I feel like now that you bring up my amateur days, there are a couple. Amateur day on Cole Martinez at Oak Hill, just in practice.
What did Cole do to you?
He wouldn't, like, it was one of those scenarios where it was time practice, and I kept trying to, like, get a clean track and by myself, and he just kept following or getting in front of me and not going. So, yeah, I just ended up taking him out, and the AMA deemed me that week on probation for unnecessary rough riding. So that was, like, interesting, and then carried that over into Arena Cross, and my takeout on Kyle Regal was obviously the highlight of my Arena Cross career. I get more accolades, or not accolades, but more.
People remember that the most.
Yeah, people remember that more than my title. And then cleaning, the dirtiest time I've been cleaned out, I can't recall, honestly. Like, I don't, the ones I've done are obviously stand out way more than the ones that have come back. So, because the time that me and Tyler Bowers got into it, I ended up, I took him out, and then he held my tire. So,
jeez.
Yeah.
Jacob, shameful.
Yeah.
All right, say you're sorry.
No.